Is it supposed to be louder?
Nice.
Okay, so Moth Frankie.
Okay, welcome to OurBad. I'm Big Bobby Jones. That's Matthew Collins. And we're sitting down with Elizabeth. And Frankie's here. And Frankie is come in moth form. Tell us why this is Frankie.
So last night, I'm laying in bed. All the lights are out. I finally have baby Frankie sound asleep. And this fucking moth comes and just lands in my face. And I'm like, what the fuck? And so I smack this thing, and it comes back. And it keeps coming back because my phone's in front of my face. And it's annoying the shit out of me. And it keeps coming back. And finally, it hit me. I was like, it's annoying the shit out of me. It's pissing me off, and it won't leave me alone. Fucking Frankie sent this fucking moth. And so I named the moth Frankie.
Okay, well, for you guys that don't know this moth has just appeared in my house.
Yeah, I came in and
I thought before we started the podcast.
I thought it was fake, so
I don't know if you can
it.
see him here. He's just moving it about Frankie's speed. So, kind of got a limp. So, it is fucking Frankie.
I feel bad. He didn't piss me off and annoy me all the time. But especially when I was trying to sleep, he would go on these tism rants and just not let me go to sleep. And so it was very moth-like of him.
How are you, Elizabeth? How are things?
That's a really rude question. I don't think you know this. I'm going to have you guess, and you won't get in trouble.
What am I guessing?
Ooh, I like this game.
My age. Did you say, I thought you said how old are you?
No, I said, how are you?
That's why I said that's a rude question.
No, I would guess early 30s.
34.
Okay.
How am I?
Yeah, how are you? How's life?
Maybe we're just going to dive right into it.
Yeah, that's what we do here.
I'm thriving.
Yeah?
Yeah, if you're just listening and not watching the camera, that's sarcasm.
Okay.
It's a weird season of life.
I can imagine.
Yeah.
You got some stuff going on.
I've got some stuff going on. Are we just going to dive right into that part of life, or do you want to
we'll get there.
softly?
I don't know. Well, yeah, we can start softly.
Okay.
I meant, like, what did you do today? Like, do you have a good day? Like, how's work?
I am not working right now.
Okay, that's good. Yeah.
I'm living the stay-at-home mom life.
All right.
Which is really hard. I'm kind of looking forward to going back to work, which I feel guilty about. But
I've always wanted to be a stay-at-home mom.
You would make a great stay-at-home mom.
Or just a mom. He'd be a good mom.
You don't get a break. I feel like I will have more of a break by going to work because even he'll take a nap and so I can get some stuff done. But I am on his time. So as soon as he wakes up from that nap and cries, I have to stop whatever I'm doing and go love on him. And I'm not a cry it out mom. So everything I do is dependent on him. And so I will say he sleeps 12 hours a night. So I'm not sleep deprived. Something he got from daddy. We love that. He sleeps great at night, but I heard something that says, as a mom, you sleep, but you don't rest. Because there's always that part of your brain that's...
How's the baby?
He's so cute. He is learning new tricks. He has learned how to put his whole fist in his mouth.
Nice.
He blows spit bubbles.
All right.
And he has almost found his feet.
So I was
call Harvard.
Thinking, this is pretty cool because the only time I have been on a podcast besides this one was with Elizabeth.
Really?
And Jeff.
With
Yeah,
Jason.
they had me and Jason, a duo. So
It was really funny.
they recorded on Fridays, and we always wanted to do it. And so we have a Christmas break at the end of the year, and we made it happen.
That was probably one of the funny episodes we've done.
It had I'm always looking at views, and I've been told I shouldn't, but I remember looking at the Facebook Live video. It had 1,000 views.
It was funny. It was really funny.
That's awesome. It actually. So I watched that.
Yeah.
And so I watched Jason tell his whole story about the cattail thing, and then I went to alumni, and Jason it was a panel speaker meeting, and Jason was telling his story, and I was freaking out because I was like, how do I know this story? How do I know Jason's story? I've never heard Jason speak. And I was like, what meeting was I at that I heard? And it took me 30 minutes.
He started crying.
I really thought I was losing my mind because I was I couldn't picture
deja vu from hell.
What meeting was I in that I heard this, because I know that I've never heard Jason speak. It took me 30 minutes before I was like, oh, I watched that fucking podcast he was on. I literally was like, oh my God, I'm losing my mind.
Okay, so imagine that feeling of losing your mind and trying to remember something and it driving you crazy. That is mom brain. You just described mom brain. And I thought all these moms were just like, oh my God, mom brain. No. I feel like I'm having a stroke 24/7.
Oh.
And I work with numbers. So going back to work is going to be fun. So call me for all your insurance needs.
Yeah, let's talk about your occupation.
I'm an insurance agent.
We have a theme, unwritten theme,
Okay.
and like of what this podcast is about, and it's like talking to people who have made something out of their lives after
Getting sober,
Yeah.
accomplish something in recovery.
You don't have to like. So far, it's mainly sober, but I think we can have people who aren't alcoholics, but like have been through hardships.
I think you should pull someone off the streets. Honestly, I think that'd be an incredible episode.
That was my original idea. I was like, what if we just went downtown and just like posted up and like fed people and just talked to like
If we
everybody,
do,
all these homeless people. Like, how'd you get here?
I know who I
dude?
want.
That'd be cool.
The guy that walks up and down Laura Street.
Yeah.
He's cool.
So you were talking about the life after the career and making something yourself. So I was actually an insurance agent prior to being sober. I started this career in 2017, I think. But I can tell you the difference between getting that job as a 25-year-old lost little BBW and then now it's a career now. It's a passion now. It's something I want to grow in. Like, I just needed a damn job. I had been on the radio. I got laid off because I didn't do a fucking thing.
What did you do on the radio?
So my main job was advertising. Like, I sold ads, like commercials and stuff. But
Can you
but
do you remember any of your scripts?
I actually, if y'all want to insert it at the end of this, I was the voice of Sonny's in Brunswick, Georgia.
Oh.
Do it right now.
I can't remember it in mom brain, but come on down, y'all, for finger licking good ribs. I don't fucking know, but I've got it saved on my phone.
Oh, I love that.
And my Brunswick just popped out.
Is that what you said? Finger looking good fucking food?
No, it wasn't finger licking good. It was like, come on down, y'all.
Come on down.
This ain't your mama's, something like that.
I love that.
Yeah.
That's
I
awesome.
can hear it.
This ain't your mama's sauce. I don't know.
So then, is that like podcasting? Is that how you got into that? Is it?
No, I got into podcasting. I'd always wanted to do it because I've got a lot to say. And I feel like talking for me is honestly like an open journal. And so I'd always wanted to do it, but I didn't know where to start. And Jeff asked me to do it with him because he knows I like to talk and Jeff likes to talk.
Uh-huh.
And so I did it with
Jeff.
him and then kind of went into retirement when I had my baby.
Do you watch podcasts?
I don't really watch them, but I listen to them a lot. But
Okay,
I don't really
Yeah, I listen to him too. I don't
Listen,
watch him.
watch.
He watches.
Do you watch the videos? So I will say I watch a lot of true crime podcasts because when you watch those, they'll show the images and stuff. But there's this one podcast I love. It's called Normal Gossip. And it's basically just like strangers submitting their juiciest, best gossip stories.
Oh, I
Like
love
normal
stuff like
people,
that.
not celebrities, not anything like that. It's just called Normal Gossip. That's like my brain rot podcast.
Yeah, that checks out.
Yeah.
I learned something about you today.
Oh, Jesus Christ.
That you have a special skill about helping people get matches on Tinder.
So, I've needed a little validation lately, but I absolutely fucking refuse to get on dating apps because I'm not dating for a very long time. But I was like, great idea. I'll just run somebody else's Tinder and help them find matches. So, my friend Trish gave me free reins. Actually, back up to 2022, I did it for my best friend, Jennifer, different Jen. Who's my first friend in sobriety. I did it for her, took over and set up a date. They are now getting married in August. They have their baby together.
Oh,
I know, I'm really good
cute.
at it. Yeah, but I didn't use the same pickup lines with him that I used for Trish. But anyway, so yeah, I helped Trish get some matches. But
When did
I don't
you post
think
that?
I have it in my screenshots. If you want me to just pull it up.
I saw it today. I
It
thought.
was last night.
Has Trish had any luck?
No, I don't think they want to be her friends.
What did you? Just
So I would, this guy, I said, tell me your deepest, darkest secret. Mind you, I'm impersonating Trish. So, like, I don't even have to claim that I'm saying
I
it.
love this so much.
So I said,
oh my god.
tell me your deepest, darkest secret. And he said, LOL. Hey, Trish, give me a category. LOL. And I said, okay, ages 21 to 30. And he said, I lost my virginity during this time. And I said, that's not deep and dark, just means you were a late bloomer. And he said, right, LOL. He said, well, I didn't see this one coming.
We'll post a picture.
I have been the guest cock for couples who wanted a male, female, male threesome. What is yours?
All right.
And so I said, I used to slip Viagra into my ex-husband's coffee every morning, and he ended up getting really sick and is now permanently disabled, but he gets a great check. And then I don't have it screenshotted, but he said, and a boner. And I said, well, that's the problem. He can never get a boner again.
Oh.
But he gets a great check.
Yeah.
And then, so for this, his name was Cowboy.
Mm.
And so I said, howdy. And he said, did you have a great 4th of July weekend? And I said, unfortunately not. I got arrested for peeing in public, which is bullshit because men do it all the time. I fucking hate this country. And then I don't have a
You didn't respond to that?
Actually, he did respond. It's in the messages. He said something like, no, actually, men are not allowed to pee in public. We just don't get caught. And then another guy asked if she knew how to drive a getaway car. And I said that I didn't have a license because I got 3 DUIs in 1 year.
Have you gotten anybody to go out with Trish?
With these guys? Hell no.
I feel like she might say something even crazier.
Yeah, that's true. Trish is she's the queen of overshare. I've told her this to her face. She'll just like approach you and be like, bleh, and like, whoa, I didn't need to know any of that.
But I'm so glad I know now.
Yeah, like holy shit.
Trish is an open journal too.
It's great. I love it.
Yeah.
She's my favorite new person.
I
love
can't wait
her.
to have her on here.
Yeah.
She was on me and Jeff's podcast, and we talked about lobotomies.
Nice.
Yeah.
You never know what you're going to talk about with Trish.
No.
Never.
And she keeps you on your toes, and it's fun.
It is.
And it's always happy.
It is. She's such a happy-go-lucky person.
So, am I the only one that watches podcasts?
No, because I watch the true crime ones.
I talked to someone about this podcast, and he was like, "Yeah, I want to listen, but it wasn't on Spotify, and I'm kind of bougie. I don't use YouTube. I only use Spotify." So Elizabeth's gonna help us
I can show you how to
do that. She's gonna,
I charge a consultation fee.
Whatever.
Diet Coke.
Okay, gotcha. There you go.
I had to buy this one tonight.
Thank you. Look, he took his seat.
Jesus Christ.
He's just like hanging out.
Frankie watched do you watch a lot of sports podcasts?
No.
Okay, so he always watched this one that's like some local guys to Jacksonville that have like a Jaguars podcast.
I've watched a few
And
Jaguars
then
ones.
Joe Rogan.
I love Joe Rogan.
I watched Joe Rogan.
But I listen to him.
And Theo
I don't watch
Vaughn,
it.
but they're like the
Theo
top.
Vaughn. I watched the Theo Vaughn with Donald Trump. And I won't
That
talk
was
about
great.
politics on here, but that was phenomenal.
That was great.
I like Theo Vaughn because you just never know what he's going to say.
There's the one that's called Flagrant or something like that. Andrew Schultz.
Yeah,
They
he's
had
funny. He's
they had
really funny.
Donald Trump on there too, and I watched that one as well.
And then I think, who was it? I like Call Her Daddy, too, which is a girly podcast.
I know. I've seen bits and
Yeah,
clips
and then
pieces.
Alex Earl had one that I really liked, too.
I like it because you can listen to it. Like when I'm driving, I can just
Yeah.
listen, like put on a podcast, especially like long road trips.
I've got a long road trip tomorrow, so yeah.
So that's what I do, like when I'm off work and I have like me time. Oh,
Yeah,
I
was
don't
that
know why I
true?
said it like that.
I know what
Me time. When I have me
This damn
time.
moth. Sorry.
Wow, it sounds cool when I talk like that.
Yeah.
I think I found my radio voice. So when I watch
I've been told I have a radio face. I actually have a funny story. Remind me to tell you in a minute. Continue.
Go ahead. I'm not really.
No, I'm listening
I'm
to
not
you.
saying anything real.
Oh,
Or was I?
so
You're
in
gonna
my-
get more likes or more views than anybody. Let's go.
It's because I have boobs.
It's you.
So
You are our first female guest.
I feel honored. So in about I think the year was 2022, I decided that I really wanted to get into sex work.
Nice. All right.
But, I don't want to show my face or anything. And I do, I've been complimented by men that I have a great voice. And so I applied to be a phone sex operator.
All right.
And I did pass the interview, but unfortunately passed the written exam on what cocking was. Cucking? I don't fucking know. Anyways, but they allowed me to redo it because I was a great candidate. And I did have to submit a what's it called?
Resume?
Not a resume, a sample. And I told my sponsor what I had done, and she about shit her fucking pants and placed a very hard rule that we are not allowed to do any sex work.
Oh.
So wait, when did you say this was?
2022.
Oh, wow. Pretty recent.
So, not a phone sex operator.
How long have you...
Been sober?
Yeah.
6 years. 2019. I was pretty fucking sober when I did this.
That it happens.
But I was like, think about it. For $18 an hour, I can just lay in bed and help these men jingle off their sleigh bells while I'm like eating a pizza.
It's real hard for me not to go strip at a gay club, like real hard, like because I could make like so much money, or start an OnlyFans, like, and I know my problem, like most of my fan base would be like dudes.
I was just about to
It's
say.
like,
Do
I
it.
mean, yeah, I could probably crush it,
It's the hair.
and well, it looks crazy as shit right now, actually.
Yeah.
Because it's like I'm just been chilling today.
Feet pics?
I have big, huge ogre
I
feet
did.
too.
I also made a Feet Finders account, but I never used that one. But I actually recently learned too that on Etsy there's a market for dirty panties.
I had a guy try and buy
How does the sponsor
a
feel
tank
about
top.
this?
My new sponsor, she's very sex positive.
Nice.
All right.
So, but
Yay!
So I think if I honestly wanted to sell my panties on Etsy, she'd be cool with it because she trusts my decision making. But I'm just not that desperate.
Nice. I had a guy reach out to me on Instagram and offer to pay $60 for a sweaty tank top.
Why didn't you send it?
I didn't know what to do, really.
That's easy. But here's the thing: is he's probably desperate, so you up it to 100.
So I was going to do boxers and a tank top for 100.
Nice.
Used?
Yeah.
Fresh out the
I'll
gym.
I'll sweat all in these
They want,
motherfuckers.
like, gym-
Yeah. I'll make it
gym
gross.
stuff.
What you want? I got you.
I used to watch the Orange is the New Black, and there was like a whole...
Yes.
They had a whole ring
Business.
going.
Yeah.
Nice.
Yeah. And then I think you can also buy farts in a jar
Yep.
on Etsy too.
No one wants those from me.
I think I found my calling.
But I got like big size 15 ogre feet, so I could probably do feet stuff.
Oh hell yeah! There's a market for those suckers. I also, in my BBW era, highly considered just eating on OnlyFans because that's a fetish apparently,
I bet it is.
and I had absolutely nowhere else.
Yeah.
Actually, I guess I did because I didn't do it. Thought about it, but
I think about it all the time.
listen, I would never have to work a day in my life.
If I was a chick, I absolutely would. Because I would.
Well, no. So the reason I will not do it is because I have a career and I like my career. And while I'm very funny off the clock, and I work in sales, so like I do get to keep my personality, but like I have clients that trust me, and it just, even though it can be done in a business-like manner, I need to keep my integrity with my job. And
All I
the
can
boundaries
think
like
is
that.
I respect that.
Is Jake from State Farm.
So
Commercial.
I'm a personal
Khakis.
flow. I'm Flo from Progressive.
All right. Well, we love that.
Elo.
Hello.
Hello. If I was a girl, my career would be showing my pussy.
Okay.
Let's go.
Listen, the money they make.
Oh my
I
God,
mean,
it's so stupid. Yeah.
But sometimes it's just not all about how much money you can make, I think.
Listen, the
It's
same
very-
money
So I've-
can't
so-
buy you
It's
So
your
I've
happiness,
heard.
integrity.
Yeah.
but it does give you options.
If I didn't care about integrity, if I didn't want to keep my dignity, I could make a lot more money doing that kind of thing. But I do integrable things these days.
I
I
know,
don't think
it's crazy,
anyone
right?
just does that forever and has a successful life and retires and life is great. Like I don't hear
Jenna
that story.
Jameson
I
did.
was-
She bought Vivid Industries.
Yeah.
Became a multi-billionaire.
But it's few and far between, and a lot of them come out with more trauma than they do.
Oh
money.
yeah, I'm sure. And she became like a huge. Anyways.
Yeah.
Like,
So sex work, guys. I didn't realize we were going to go this way
listen,
with
so
it.
actually, our next guest is going to be Stephanie Patton, and she works in the anti-sex work industry, or she used to.
Yeah.
Yeah, we have Stephanie Patton and then Jeff Deck.
Yeah, those
Okay.
are our next two guests after Elizabeth. Yay!
I'm the more fun one.
My-
I've got
my-
big shoes to fill, a size 7.5 to be exact.
My buddy called or texted me. He said, "What are you doing?" I was like, "I'm on a podcast." He's like, "Oh, what's the topic?" And I was like, "Elizabeth."
Well, she actually asked me that too.
And then he's like, "The Queen? Who gives a fuck about her?" And I was like, "Yes, we're talking about the Queen."
There's a new queen in town, bitch.
So I posted when Queen Elizabeth died that there was only room for one Queen Elizabeth.
All right, so I guess it is the Queen.
Yeah.
So you and Jeff Deck had a podcast.
Correct.
How many podcasts did you guys do?
A lot. 26 maybe.
Okay, what was your guys' general theme?
Introducing people in recovery and hearing their stories, interview style.
Okay.
Yeah.
Very cool.
Mm-hmm.
I don't like this.
Yeah.
A little bit. I think we need to start.
I don't think this is funny.
Huh?
I don't think me and Jeff are as funny.
I don't know. You're very funny.
Thank you.
You really are, dude. Listen, I didn't mean to laugh at the funeral, but you were just like.
Listen.
Like I was like, is she doing bitch? She's doing stand up up there. What the fuck is she doing? Like.
Somebody told me when all of this happened, and if I don't laugh, I'll cry. But somebody said this is a great start for your stand-up career.
It fucking is.
Because I could go for days with the dark humor jokes.
You literally had an opener. Like you.
Do you want to tell the people?
You want to tell the people.
Do I want to tell the people?
Yeah.
So if those of you that don't know me are watching, my boyfriend was killed in a car accident on Memorial Day, leaving me with our baby. And
6 weeks old.
Mm-hmm.
When it happened.
Mm-hmm. Now I need to make a joke because I'm getting sad. Anyways, I did start off his service by saying that he was supposed to mow the lawn on Monday and he would do anything to get out of his chores. Took deadbeat dad to a whole new level.
She's had it. I've heard a few of them.
Do all till we die. Literally.
Oh my god.
I made that same. I did the same thing in the funeral. Ooh.
I had to be careful though because his family was there and they don't know me like that, and I had to be respectful. But
you did it to me. You really
you.
did. I was
one of the
impressed.
I mean, honestly, one of the worst things I've seen happen. But I feel like from being around you and then just seeing the outpour of love and support from, I don't know,
literally
all
everybody.
people.
Literally everybody.
It was crazy. I knew everybody loved Frankie because Frankie was just everywhere all the time.
I wish Frankie knew that everybody loved Frankie.
Everybody loved Frankie. He was such a nice guy.
We talked about him on here already.
Yeah.
So if anyone
Really? What'd you say?
I don't remember.
He was my first convention friend.
Okay.
So me and Bobby are we got
it's Crunch Away. That's a fetish on OnlyFans too.
Bobby was betrothed to me. Bobby was betrothed to me at the convention.
Which convention? 20...
The one here in Jacksonville.
24.
So last year.
Yeah.
I was with him at that one. I think you're talking about
No. The Frankie one was the one in Fort Lauderdale.
Yes. Yeah.
That's where I linked up with, because I'd gone with Stephanie Patton and Shirley. And
is that the one?
No, that was 2023.
And and so
we got left in Tampa.
I'd gone with some girls, but they were doing something I didn't want to do, and no, they weren't. They were at some meeting I didn't want to go to. I was like, that's lame. I don't want to go to that.
Sounded way cooler at first.
And I ran into Frankie and I was like, Frankie, I'm just gonna hang out with you. And he just all right, let's go. And me and Frankie are different
breeds.
Yeah, because he's real in sports. I'm not in sports at all.
Really?
At all.
That's weird.
So he was talking, because I look like I'm into sports. Yeah. So he's trying to talk to me about sports. I'm like, I don't know what you're talking about.
Is weightlifting a sport?
I mean, I don't know anything about that either. Everything I know is just YouTube based.
Frankie got me into sports because I always cared about him, but I didn't understand him enough to watch it. And Frankie was so patient with me, would sit me down, let me ask all the questions that I could finally sit down and watch a football game and understand it and get hype and love it. And he taught me how to use Hard Rock too.
Nice.
No, we love that. We want someone to ask us all the questions and explain football. And
he loves it.
So nice.
So I was able to start watching it without him, while he's at work and keep him updated. So he got me into sports.
So what are your teams?
Go Gators. And go Jags. Unfortunately, but go Jags.
No, this is our year.
And then Braves. But I will say I don't watch a ton of baseball. But I love watching football, and that's because of him. And then I also really got into the basketball this year, March Madness, with him. And he let me do my bracket. But I picked my winners based off the mascots and their colors. So I think, who did I have winning? The Yukon Potatoes.
Okay, nice.
That's good. I like that.
Is that a real team?
It's University of Connecticut Yukons, and so it's the Yukon potatoes,
Right.
something like
What
that.
do you know about the Savannah bananas?
I would love to go see the Savannah Bananas.
What do you know about it?
I don't know anything about sports.
Tell them what it
Period.
is.
It's a baseball team, but like it's a kind of like the jumbo shrimp, but so it's like a minor league, I guess you call it. But all they do is dance.
Oh, I like that.
Yeah,
They like twerk and like.
literally, it's a yeah. It's
Guys or
weird.
girls?
Guys.
Oh no, I don't.
And
I
then
don't
there's-
think that is
funny.
funny.
No, it's
No,
hilarious.
You'll love this.
So-
You'll probably
You
like
know what?
sports after I show this to you.
Maybe. Probably not, though. The only thing I know about sports, and this is literally the only sports knowledge I have, is that the Jags are not the worst team in the NFL,
They're not.
but they're hands down the most disappointing.
Well, it's because
Because all
they
my
are-
friends are always like, they're going to do good. And
Well,
nope.
it's because they are given everything.
Oh, yeah, I love sports now. You're right. You got me, bro. See, I like the rap.
Yeah.
The hump.
I'm gonna
Cute it.
I
Cute
gotta
it.
put this on there somehow.
But no, the Jaguars, yeah, they're disappointing because they are given absolutely everything they need to succeed, and they just fucking don't.
I thought everything was going to change when they got that long hair guy.
Trevor,
Yeah,
no, he sucks.
Yeah.
He was really good in college.
He was phenomenal.
He
So
went
was
to
Tim
Waffle
Tebow.
House, and everybody was really excited he went to Waffle House.
That's probably the best thing he did this
Yeah,
year.
they were like, they went to Waffle House. Yay.
Yeah.
No, we went.
But I will say, I
Playoffs.
don't think I'll be able to watch sports the same. But I want to. I kind of like want to have little football parties at my house, so I don't have to do it alone.
Let's
Yeah,
go.
you should.
Yeah.
Let's go. You're right down the street.
I have snacks.
I'll go hang out with. I just like hanging out with people. So if you guys are watching sports in the background, that's fine. I'm just the annoying guy that's like talking.
We'll
while
explain it
important-
to you, Bobby.
While like important stuff's
Yeah.
happening.
Can I teach you football?
I know how to play football. I played football.
So
So
Like,
you played football?
I just don't watch sports. I don't have the kind of. I don't have like the brain power to like pay attention to like.
You
I
gotta
don't
put
need
money
more
on it. It makes
facts.
it more
Like,
fun to watch.
No, I don't want to do that either. I don't like betting on things that I don't have control over.
So back in, I think the year was like 2018, Georgia, Florida, maybe 2017. I got real fucked up. Clearly, obviously, was not sober yet, and I was at like a watch party or wedding for Florida, Georgia, and I passed the fuck out. And I woke up and I saw Florida score a touchdown, and I jump up and down and I'm screaming like, Elizabeth, it's been 3 hours and that's a replay.
It's only a replay.
Go sports.
It's only a replay if you've seen it already.
Yeah, for me, it was.
Some
it
people
was
pause the game to watch them. They don't look at their phone, and if you call them, they'll kill you.
Frankie. That's how.
Oh
He was.
well, yeah. So I don't have it. I can never upset that person because I can never know. People come in and be like, "Who won the game?" I'll be like, "I don't even know what sport you're talking about."
Yeah.
It's bad because I'm a bartender too, right? And I 100% look like I play sports
So
or know sports.
being a bartender, you have to have people skills.
Correct.
So I'm in sales, so I have to have people skills. Do you find yourself being a chameleon to the people that you're working with?
No, I'm pretty much the same exact person. Because I'm in the restaurant industry, they all know. Like even my guests, like my guests will be like, "Why don't you drink?" And I'll be like, "Because I'll start doing heroin." And they're like,
Valid.
literally just like straight up. And I'm like, pretty much me to where like it almost gets me in trouble sometimes with my management team. And they'll be like, "You can't talk to people like that."
Like, Bobby, are you saying the heroin thing again?
Yeah, they all are you telling them you do heroin? I'm like, yeah, I do.
We're really
It's real
proud of
bad.
you. We're glad you don't drink, but you know, it's just.
No, the thing that gets me in trouble is I'm a smart ass. Like one time I had this, he's clearly in his 30s. He walks up to the bar and Patron's made with agave, right? Syrup. And he walks up and he goes, What's this blue agave you put in the Patron? And I was like, give me your fucking ID. And he goes, why do I look young? And I go, no, but you sound real young. My manager was right there. You can't talk to people like that.
I don't think that was bad.
Yeah, I mean, I didn't know.
I was waiting for like.
I was never into the science of alcohol. I was
about to say that was a kind of a mature question for
Yeah.
a drink. Like I
No,
just want to know
'cause-
what the person like. How fucked up am I gonna get?
That's not what he meant. The way he said it, yeah, I guess I didn't explain it right. But he like sounded really dumb. And I just wanted to be like,
I went to the club when I
Right.
was in high school when clubs were still a thing. And some promoter got me in there. Yeah. Some promoter got me in there. And so I was on his tab all night. And so I got to go to the bar and order drinks instead of like stealing it from my mom's cabinet.
yeah.
And I went up to the bar and asked for beer. And he said, what kind? And I said, beer. And he was like, and he knew damn well I'm like 16, 17. And he was like, what kind of beer? And I was like, Miller? So I think I drank a Miller that night.
Nice.
I think that's the only brand I knew.
Living the high life. You know that's the champagne of beers. I do know that.
Is it really?
Miller High Life.
Yeah.
Really?
That's what they say.
That's what it says
That's
in
what
the
the bottle
bottle.
says.
Oh. I was a
Because it's real
Michelob
fizzy.
Ultra.
So were you just like mainly alcohol?
Yeah. So
Did you indulge in extracurriculars?
I indulged in extracurriculars, but they were a symptom. Well, they were actually like the wingman to my alcohol use. So my problem with drinking was that I didn't know how to not black out. And then I would also get violently hungover the next day to the point of like psychosis. Like it was not good. I think that's called withdrawals, but I just thought that I got more hungover than anybody else.
So did you think like that you were supposed to black out? Like that was like what happened?
So I literally had this conversation with my sponsor the other day because I was having the funny am I a real alcoholic conversation with her. I was just kind of talking about things and she's like, Elizabeth, normal people don't say that shit. And I'm like, huh. So what you're saying is people don't drink to get drunk? Just like, no. I'm like, it's fucking weird, dude. Then what's the fucking point?
Yeah.
So, but anyways, I would get really, really hungover, and I always blacked out. So, I discovered my two friends, cocaine and Xanax.
I knew them.
Yeah. Did you ever meet them?
So mine was the other way around, right? Because I would take Xanax and then I would drink. But I would be like, I'm not going to drink. I'm going to take a couple bars, but I'm not going to drink.
Yeah, you forget all
And
those
then it would
convictions.
kick in, and I'd just be in autopilot mode to the store.
Yeah.
And I'd drink, and then things would get weird.
Yeah. So it wasn't like a consistent use of Coke, but if I could get my hands on it, like I will say I've never bought Coke. It would just, if it was there, I would use it.
All the benefits of being a girl.
And then, so I would use cocaine or Adderall so that I could keep going for longer. And I was like, guys, this stuff is so great. Like, I don't know if you've tried it before, but it's like you stay fucked up and you don't pass out. And then the Xanax I would use to help me come down, but I was prescribed to it. And so it was like, use as needed for anxiety. I'm doing nothing wrong here.
So it's like some people do cocaine so they're able to drink more.
Yeah.
Whereas me, it was like I would drink to make the cocaine go away because I've done too much. You know
So
what I mean?
You did too much coke and you drink
Yeah,
to
I'm
make
like
it.
trying
to
to
come
calm
down.
I need
So
to
did you like downers more then?
I don't know.
Because I liked uppers.
I don't know.
I loved alcohol, but I was on Adderall and Ritalin from a young age. And then when I turned 18 or 19, I lost insurance. And I had done a little bit of cocaine, but didn't really do it. And then they took away my uppers.
Yeah.
My prescription uppers.
Cocaine's not covered by insurance though.
Yeah, no, I know. That's what I'm saying. They took it away.
Not
Took
yet.
away my Adderall, so I
Yeah.
just started doing cocaine. And for years, it was just like, you can do cocaine and fucking drink all night and fucking still get shit done, like, which I thought. But like, I was a functioning hardcore alcoholic that did cocaine forever, and then eventually, it like started with opiates, like a few little opiates, and then my buddy, quote unquote buddy, was like, hey man, if you do a little heroin with all that cocaine, you won't look like you won't be so sweaty and gross all the time. And I was like, because I look like Chris Farley. I was fat and fucking white and.
Were you fat too?
Yeah.
Hell yeah.
Real fat. I was like the only fat heroin addict, cocaine addict you ever met. And so then the heroin took over, and then I was like, I got to stop doing these hard drugs. They're lame. Like, I didn't want to do that anymore.
Yeah.
But at some point, like, it just became an accessory to the alcohol. So if I drink, I'm going to go do hard drugs.
So you started with the drugs and then went to the alcohol, right?
Yeah, but I mean, also, like, if I drink, I'll do drugs too.
Yeah.
I don't know. I kind of
You
like
can't do either or.
I kind of liked it all.
I never have a desire to do any drug unless I put a drink in my body. But as soon as I put a drink in my body, I'm going to go do cocaine. Is what I'm going to go do some cocaine.
Yeah, that's it.
And everything will be fine. And then once I do some cocaine, I'm like, fuck, man, now I got to come down. I'm all skeeted. Like, I got to do some heroin. And then guess what? You're a heroin addict.
My last drink, though, was a result of mixing Xanax and alcohol. Whitney Houston style.
Nice.
Yeah, and I put myself in the hospital in New Orleans. It was great. And all my friends.
That's a good way to black out with Xanax and alcohol.
Listen, I was so sick of blacking out.
Well,
But
don't.
so here's the problem. So I had this trip this girls' trip planned to New Orleans. The common misconception is that it was a bachelorette party. It wasn't technically a bachelorette party. It was a trip to celebrate my friends. And it was the bachelorette party before the bachelorette party. And so I was the maid of honor. And we went to New Orleans. And so I had just gone through a really bad breakup with a very abusive man. And that breakup was like what led to my rock bottom. And I spent like weeks before this trip, like, how am I going to drink in New Orleans for 3 days straight without blacking out? And how can I not get hungover? I mean, like, just like a side experiment. If I do this Pedialyte, I'm downloading Pedialyte coupons, making sure my Xanax is refilled. And I'm like, I am not going to black out. And the very last night, not only did I black out, I punched her in the face.
The bride?
Mm-hmm.
Solid. I love
Don't
that.
do it.
I love that.
Yeah. Hence my nickname at Penman, Wedding Crasher.
Nice.
But no, it wasn't even the damn bachelorette party. And honest to God, she got a good hit in too. You know what I mean? Like, and a fight is a loose term. There was just a lot of hair pulling. She clocked me really good one time though. But I did get an extension.
Yeah, what was it about?
Yeah.
I want to know that. What had happened? What happened was...
So it started off, I'm going to give you the cliff notes because we can't be here all night. But I just was drunk for 3 days straight and everybody's fucking sick of me. And I'm like, I'm sick of y'all because y'all aren't fucking drunk. And so I ended up going back to the Airbnb during the day because I was just too fucking drunk at this point. And I'm like, I need to just kind of like reset myself. So I go back to the Airbnb, but then I realized I have left the keys to the Airbnb in the Uber. So I had to sit on the front porch in fucking May in New Orleans in 90-degree weather. Our Airbnb was not in the best area. And so the neighbors would not let me inside to charge my phone. I'm trying to teach their kids how to swim in an inflatable pool. I have no alcohol. And so finally I'm like, you know what? Fuck all these people. And so I orchestrated this text that said, I'm sorry I'm not so fucking prim and proper like you. Lick my fucking balls. And sent.
I love it.
And so they came back and they were pretty mad at me, understandably. And I wanted to talk to Tori. And they said, give her like 10 minutes. And I said, fuck. I said, fuck 10 minutes. But she thought I said, fuck Tori. And so then we started yelling at each other, and then she called me a fat ass, and then I threw a drink at her head, and then...
Hold my beer.
It was a White Claw.
Hold this, bitch.
Yep, and then one thing led to another, and I woke up in the hospital the next morning, and they discharged me with papers saying alcoholism, drug abuse, and then they had to throw in obesity. Like, that had nothing to do with this, okay?
Leave me alone, I know. Like, you think I don't know?
If you were so obese, probably what would happen.
Yeah.
Listen, do you guys notice that the moth is sitting in a spot?
That's what I said. He's in his spot. It's where
It's Moth
if Frankie
Frankie.
was here, he would be sitting right
Frankie,
here.
it's not if, Bobby.
Oh, sorry. Frankie.
Hold on, let me take a picture of you and Moth Frankie. It's actually a really pretty moth.
It is. I was like, he looks like he's Louis
go back.
Vuitton.
Go back, Bobby.
He's really small, so it's like that's kind of that's the picture. Pretty good.
He's right here. I can.
Yeah, get up and close on that
Hi,
guy.
Moth Frankie.
That happened last night. The moth.
Yes.
That's crazy.
And so I texted Trish, and I said,
That's a good one. Ma Frankie.
hi, Moth Frankie. I've met Cat Frankie, too. This cat followed us on our walk.
It was crazy because like it wasn't here a second ago because right before he got here, it wasn't here because I was checking I checked the table because there was like a belt and a couple other things. Like I just had some laundry on the table, so I was like cleaning up, and there was nothing on the table. And then he comes in, he goes, "Is that a real bug on your table?" And I was like, "What fucking bug are you talking about?" I literally was just looking at the table.
I knew it was. I touched it and it started moving.
He's like, "There's a bug." And I was like,
It looks like an owl.
I texted Trish.
"It looks like an owl."
Yeah, I'm
At
getting.
10:13 last night, and I said, there's a fucking moth in my room that keeps attacking me, and it's pissing me off, and I've named the moth Frankie because it's fucking annoying.
I love that. That's wild.
I think I'm going to bring the moth home if y'all don't mind.
Yeah, it's your moth now.
Do you know how to change diapers? Mow the
Better
lawn?
I was just gonna say that.
Do you like naps?
So there's also... Listen,
Let's talk about the naps.
let's talk about the fucking naps, Matt. Y'all men and your fucking
I
naps.
love napping.
Listen.
I have a mattress cover because you sleep on your mattress cover, actually.
It's a great one.
I love that
It's
thing.
a great one. Don't worry, baby Frankie wasn't conceived on that mattress.
Oh, whatever. I slept on way worse. You ever slept in a hotel bed? You slept in way worse.
But no, Frankie would take these naps in the middle of the living room. So we have to like tiptoe around him. And his naps were so freaking annoying. And I called my sponsor one time. And I was just so mad because he was taking a nap. And like looking back, I'm like, you're such an asshole, Elizabeth. And I was like, it's like when he's sleeping, I might as well be single. And she was like, Elizabeth, that's insane. And I was like, and one of our biggest fights was because it was right when I was first gotten pregnant, and the morning sickness was all day sickness. And I got off work one night, and he had gotten off work before me, which normally didn't happen. And so I had it all in my head. I'm like, this is going to be so nice. Like, dinner is going to be cooked. The house is going to be clean. And I came home and he's taking a nap. And I, like, tried not to get mad. And I'm like, Elizabeth, don't be crazy. It's just a nap. But I am so fucking nauseous. And it's fucking raining. And, you know, he wakes up from his naps and he's like, hey, babe. And I'm like trying not to be fucking crazy. And I'm like, hey. And I look over and the kitchen is flooding because it has been raining so hard and Frankie just as the kitchen's flooding. Oh. And so I was like, can you come help me with this? And so he comes over to help me. But before he starts helping me, he gets himself a snack. And so I went a little pregnancy rage on him. And so like he would tell all of his friends when they got their wives and girlfriends pregnant that his first piece of dad advice is never take a fucking nap.
It's all right. I
now
respect.
He gets to take all the nap.
Oh. Yeah.
So would you say, like, the moral of the story, like...
Don't take a nap. If your girlfriend is home, don't take a nap.
No, I
she
get
wants
that,
to play.
I'm sure you'd love to see him nap. You know what I mean?
I would... Now?
Yeah.
Yeah, I would do anything to let him take a nap.
So, like, that's what I'm saying.
Moral of the story is there's bigger things in life than get annoyed from a nap.
Yeah.
But if he could have taken the naps to the bedroom so I don't have to tiptoe around him.
So I think that, like
I'm so
your story is
your
story is, I think about this often, like a testament of being able to go through life happening and shitty things happening in life and stay sober.
Yeah, absolutely.
And I will
because
you go.
No, you get like, I know for me, I had these this list. Oh, if this happens or if that happened.
Mm-hmm. This was my yet. I can tell you that right now. This was my yet. Keep going. I'm listening.
What, you said that?
You had a plan to get drunk, didn't you?
I hadn't planned to get drunk. I tried to get drunk. So.
After it happened?
Mm-hmm. So it happened on my 6-year sobriety day.
Yeah.
So, when I found all that out, I was just like, oh my God.
And so, I don't get the call. I figured it out based off stuff. I figured out what was going on. And so I called my best friend Katie and she said, I'm coming. What do you need? And I said, and it was like second nature. I said, alcohol. And she said, okay, I'm coming. And then I'm like, and so the whole way she's on the way there and there's a bunch of people on the way, I'm like, she's bringing alcohol and I'm going to drink it and it's fine. I don't care because that was my yet. But that's the testimony of also the fellowship of the program and the accountability, because I can guarantee you, and I don't say this to speak negatively of anybody outside the program, if I would have called any of my people from outside the program, they probably would have brought it.
Oh, yeah.
Because what do you do? But so Katie said, I'm on the way, and I'm like, yeah. And she gets there, I'm like, and she's like, I'm not bringing you fucking alcohol.
Idiot, you're so dumb.
Yeah.
Sucker, I'm on my way.
But she did the right thing, because she would have said no. I think she knows I probably would have driven to go get it. And so that's why I get annoyed sometimes in meetings recently, because people are like, the worst thing in the world happened to me, and my first thought wasn't alcohol. Well, congratulations, mine was. You know what I mean? But again, God works through people, my higher power. And they say that's one day the only thing that will become between you and a drink is God. And God worked through people that day, because I would have absolutely gotten hammered. People have surrounded you. I've witnessed it firsthand. I've seen, Jen has been part of it. This group of women who slept in shifts to stay with you. And it's
beautiful
been
thing.
Pretty awesome.
It really has been.
It's it's a very bittersweet feeling because it's like I feel the joy from the people around me, but it's also running parallel with the worst pain I've ever felt in my life, and it's like, how do you balance both?
It's an insane thing to watch. It's like I said, it's a beautiful thing to watch the fellowship at work though, like because in this situation especially, like just the way it's swarmed around you and like with love is like a testament to anybody that is considering getting sober and coming, like how you just like have this community. Like if you don't think you have people out there, you do.
And so here's another little wild snippet that I don't think either one of y'all know. I've shared it in meetings, but so I had decided that I wanted to smoke weed. Now, mind you, I don't even like weed. I have very liberal views on weed. I just don't like it. And so, but I had this genius idea. I just hadn't been working that strong of a program. I was a new mom. There was outside influences. And so I really wanted to smoke. And I also did not think that I was a real alcoholic. And I did an extensive inventory with my sponsor that Friday before on why I didn't think I was a real alcoholic, and that the only reason I was in AA was because of the people. And that's the only reason I was staying.
This was the Friday before.
Literally the Friday before
the
he died.
Memorial Day.
And so then I had this grand plan, and she knew I was going to do it. I mean, this was planned. I was completely planning on picking up my 6-year chip, smoking a little weed, and then not doing it again because I knew I probably wouldn't like it, but I just wanted to scratch an itch. And then I wouldn't have to change my actual sobriety date, and no one would know because I would still pick up every year on the 26th. And Frankie ruined that plan, which is just wild that that's where I was, and this is where I ended up. It's weird.
No.
Yeah.
He's here as a moth.
Chilling. Like
If you think about it, Frankie, you have a really cool life now because you get to come back as whatever the fuck you want. Moth, cat.
It's literally the coolest moth I've ever
I know. I wish y'all could see this. It's like speckled.
Yeah, I got a good picture. We'll post it.
We're gonna get him on there.
You should just you should just have a little picture of the moth in the right hand corner.
Do you think you would let me pick him up?
Oh,
he's chill. He's like, you pet him.
Let's see what happens.
Yeah, get him.
Come here, Francis.
If you can pick him up, bring
Don't
him
touch
over
his feet,
here.
though. He's ticklish.
Okay.
Bring him over here for.
Will you record?
Oh, I would. He's fucking beautiful.
Very chill. There you go. That's your new friend.
Hi, buddy. Hey, Frankie.
Wow.
You can just go right here. Okay.
I didn't get it.
Put him on the mic, and all of a sudden you just hear a little friend.
Yeah.
What's up, fuckers?
Oh my god. Do you have anything to say?
Go Jags.
Suck my goddamn balls.
Gators.
My favorite Frankie story is
Hit me. I love Frankie.
when he
stories.
randomly took me to the Jaguar game, and it was against the Cowboys. We won it overtime. It was the craziest game that you could. I mean, I'm sure there's been crazier, but like for me,
For that experience.
it was me and him, and we were surrounded by Cowboys fans, and Jaguars pulled it off in overtime, and like these people were like talking shit to us the whole time, and then we ended up winning, and we were like, they were like, oh, it was a good game, bro, like shaking our hands, and it was so fun. And I had been like, it's the first time I used to really like football, Jaguar football, right? But since I went rogue for a few years, I wasn't watching much football, and
Do they not have cable in crack houses?
it's not that. It just I was just not into it.
Yeah.
I mean, I have Wi-Fi. You know,
Yeah, you don't really follow.
I don't think we didn't have cable. We had like a Nintendo where you could watch like Judge Judy or like.
Judge Judy is great.
I'm just saying that was like
Oh, that daytime TV shit. I used to love that shit.
Yeah.
Yeah, man. There was like some cool stuff sometimes. Medium.
Criminal Minds.
That's what
Always a couple episodes of Criminal Minds.
It's funny.
Speaking of mediums.
Yeah, let's talk about mediums.
Oh yeah, you got like a
Elizabeth.
sidekick or something, huh?
I've only heard secondhand.
Desperate times call for desperate measures, and I miss him, and I wanted to talk to him, and I wanted to gain a better understanding of how this could happen. And so I consulted with a medium. And so the first session I did with her, I just did like a Zoom. She's local to Jacksonville, but I did a Zoom session. And she said some things where I was like, yeah, you're fucking legit. So, like, one thing she asked, she said, is his dad an engineer? Which, yeah, his dad was an engineer for 35 years. How the fuck else would you know that? And then she asked, this one's weird, who's Trish?
Oh.
She said her name.
Mm-hmm.
Wow.
Mm-hmm. And so, but we didn't really get far because I guess Frankie's still the new guy in town. So he's still learning how to communicate. And then, so the second session, and this is where I think a lot of it's full of shit, because we got to how he died in the first session. And so when I went and met her in person, she starts off by saying, I'm worried about your safety. And I'm like, excuse me? And she was like, yeah, because, you know, the people that murdered your husband. And I'm like, I think you got the wrong client. So, I mean, the second one, I was kind of like a little bit tapped out after that.
Do you think maybe like Trish set it up somehow?
No, but I do think, I wonder, because I paid.
Trish?
So you don't give your name or anything.
Did you set it up?
You don't give your name or anything when you register, but you do like give your banking information, obviously, because you paid for it, so she could see my last name for that. And so, like, I wonder if somehow she found me on social media and did enough digging to find his dad's obituary, to where in his dad's obituary it says he's an engineer.
I was literally just thinking, like, she could have, if she got any of your information, she could have easily just, like, got on the internet.
Listen, don't work. Fuck the sex work. We're
gonna be mediums.
Listen, I
call now for a free reading on Our Bad podcast.
I fully believe that when you die, you go somewhere else. I don't know where it is
Absolutely.
or what it is.
And I do think you can communicate, and I do think there's mediums out there that are legitimate.
When I heard it, I
Not
was like
this
curious, and in my thoughts, like I need to see it for myself. But on the spiritual journey I'm on, I don't think that. I'm not saying they don't exist, but I don't think I'm supposed to do it. So that's just
That makes sense.
how I feel about it.
I think we
I don't
all
think
have
Jesus would
the
like
ability to connect with nature and a different thing, but we've lost it because of technology and just being not connected with nature and like not using our brains the way we were designed to. Yeah.
I watched a Joe Rogan podcast with this guy who's like studies AI, and it was kind of scary. I mean, I don't know who this guy was, but
AI
he seemed legit, and he's saying that like
It's going to change the world.
well,
It's
he's
like not
saying
in a
it's
good way, I don't
going to
think.
destroy
Right.
us, and he thinks it could be within the next 5 years.
Absolutely.
But he used to say 30.
It's going to flip the world upside down within the next 10
Yeah.
for sure.
But
Like-
Right now, we're making videos of
'Cause
dudes
there's-
kissing each other, and
There's so many people that are going to lose their jobs, dude. So many people because AI is going to do so many things.
you know what
Cashiers.
AI
If
is
you
not
do
gonna
anything with numbers or web design or making movies, like any of that shit,
graphics.
done. You don't have a job anymore. What are you going to do?
Was
you
you
just-
watching
you went to school for
AI
fucking
podcast?
Well, the
years.
internet got rid of the
Fake.
radio. Or streaming.
It's going to flip the world upside down. There's going to be so many unemployed people.
You know what AI is not going to be doing? Pouring concrete.
That's true.
All I thought, the only thing I heard was porn.
AI already does porn.
Do they?
Yeah, you can do AI porn. You can like design.
AI girlfriend.
It's like
I've seen men falling in love with their AI girlfriends.
yeah, that's a real thing too.
I am getting kind of lonely.
You could just ask Grok to be your boyfriend.
Cowboy, go see what he's up to.
Oh, Jesus Christ.
Howdy, cowboy.
You could probably input fucking
Is that
Frankie facts and like make a little
Can I just
digital
make-
Frankly. I mean, it's probably a thing you can do, really.
Listen, I'm a little mentally unstable right now, and if y'all don't hear from me in a few days.
I'm on a date.
Send
I'm on
the
a digital
girls- send
date.
the girls to come find you.
Yeah, everybody's got tabs on you.
Everybody has my location right now.
Trish is an investigator.
Yeah, she is.
Fuck yeah. She is.
But no, back to the medium and hand in hand with spirituality. Like, I consider myself a Christian. Like, Christian God is my higher power. But at the start of these sessions, part of it, you do a meditation with her, and it's your angel guides is how she's calling it. And like, we all have a guardian angel. There's nothing not Christian about that, and this is just communicating with that. And I don't think there's anything wrong with it, but I think it's anybody's own perception. Just like in AA, we have our own perception of a higher power.
Yeah, for sure.
So,
I'm getting baptized in 2 weeks.
are you really at the well? So.
Aw.
I actually started going to church, which is something I have not had any interest in for a very long time. But going back to desperate times call for desperate measures, I was like, I'm just going to join fucking church. Because I also, you know,
So,
just...
I mean, when I'm gonna join fucking church.
Hey, it reminds me when
Jesus cussed a little.
when Jason told the story. Jason told the story, and I gave him a hard time because he said fuck like every other word. And he was like, man, you just gotta fucking pray. Work the fucking stats, pray to fucking God. I'm like,
Yeah.
it was awesome.
But anyway, so I've always had an issue with, like, the way that I was raised in church. It was like, if you sin, you're going to hell. If you cuss, you're going to hell. If you fuck, you're going to hell. Sex outside of hell, hell, hell. And that's how I saw church. I was like, whoa, I don't want anything to do with that. And so, but I was like, I'm just going to go in with a different mindset and try this out. Because I also, like, just because I have my own church hurt and my own views that didn't work out well for me as a child and it was used as a punishment, I don't want to pass that down to my child.
For sure.
So I was like, I would love to raise him in the church.
I'm gonna butcher this, but
Yeah.
Jesse said something like, if I wasn't broken, I wouldn't need a savior.
Mhm.
Something like that. I like that.
Yeah.
Like we're not supposed to be perfect.
And that's kind of how my brain perceived church growing up, is like, if you're not perfect, you're gonna go to
What
hell.
kind of denomination church was it?
I mean, Presbyterian, but I also have an alcoholic mindset, and I take everything to the
Oh, I
extreme.
grew up Southern Baptist, hellfire, brimstone.
And it's funny, the
Trust
church
me.
I'm going to right now is Baptist, and that's what I swore I'd never do.
What church?
The district is right by my house. I can walk.
I've heard of that.
And, but anyways, but I was like, I'm just going to go, and I'm going to listen to this sermon, and I'm not going to look at my phone, and I'm going to have it open-minded. And what changed it for me was, as they were talking about the sinning, I was thinking about step 6 in character defects. And when I was thinking about God being able to, you know, release us from our sins, I'm thinking about step 7 and the only God. And then when I'm thinking about faith, I'm thinking about this. So literally, I'm just relating the 12 steps to how they're preaching this sermon, and that changed it for me. And I really enjoyed it. And I'm really looking forward to going back.
Yay! If I had a kid,
Hey, church.
If I had a kid, I would start going to church.
Yeah.
Just because I think it's
I
it's
think
a good.
it teaches good morale.
It's good. Yeah, exactly. It's good.
Except for the Catholics and the little boys. We will not be taking baby Frankie.
Yeah. Just don't leave your
I've been
kid
thinking
alone
about that
with
lately.
strangers.
Like, like my daughter doesn't live with me, but I want to somehow get her involved in church.
Yeah.
You know, that'd be cool.
Yeah.
I think she'd be down.
It's fun.
There was something.
Especially if there's like the kid.
Oh,
you put
I
them in
know.
the kids
So,
thing and
I heard that me and Jen have a predecessor in the Step Speaker series.
oh yeah, I just saw that
Let's
on
talk
the
about that.
Facebook. You know.
You know, once again, I guess the theme is desperate times call for desperate measures, and I need some service work, and I need a reason.
Oh, I thought you were going to meant Jason.
What?
I thought.
Oh no, Jason wasn't my desperate times for desperate measures. No, I just need service work, and I want to do something I enjoy. Speaking is something that I do enjoy. So I will be doing the next 12-step speaker series.
Have you ever done it before?
I have not, and I already dove in with my sponsor, and we worked on my step 1, and I've got my notes in my phone. But I wanted someone that kind of had the same fucked up sense of humor as me, so I thought Jason would be
Oh, I
perfect.
think
It's great. I love it.
And you know, I was so happy to not be committed on that day anymore. And I heard the news, and I was like, well, looks like I'm still committed to Thursdays.
But you don't have to do the work. You just get to listen to the shit show.
Yeah, it's true. It's a little different. It's nerve-wracking for me, honestly. A little bit.
I don't mind
I
it.
hate speaking.
No, I like it, but like leading up to
I haven't
it,
done
I
it in
kind
forever.
of freak out a little bit because I didn't prepare at all.
Yeah.
But I feel like it's went pretty good.
I didn't prepare at all to speak at Frankie's funeral. Like, I sat down so many times with pencil and
crushed
paper. Thank you. I sat down so many times. Like I think I still have the note in my phone where I started it. Let me see if I can find it.
I swear to you, like, because I've been thinking about doing stand-up, like, just writing some bits and, like, just going to do it. And while you were doing it, while I was watching you,
Did
I
I
was like,
inspire you?
I was like, she's fucking doing bits, bro. She's, like, doing stand-up right now. Like,
So
when I watch Trump, too, I'm like, that motherfucker's doing stand-up. Like,
so this is all I have written when I tried to do it, but I said, for those of you that don't know me, my name is Elizabeth. I'm Frankie's much hotter girlfriend. So, and, you know, Frankie and I used to, I'm using argue in air quotes, but about who wanted who first, as far as our relationship goes. Because, and I said this, you know, we started dating in 2022, It's a very committed relationship. I was very committed, and he was very not. And so that kind of fizzled out when we both dated other people and then just kind of became friends again in 2023. And that's when he started doing little things that like showing interest, like not just friends. And in my head, I'm like, fuck, I gotta friend zone him. And so he ended up chasing me. And it's funny because he just wouldn't admit it, but now I can get the last fucking word that he wanted me first.
What was there was a big thing he did.
So it was my 32nd birthday. He came over at midnight and he just had like all these wrapped gifts and this is, Frankie was so intentional with anything he did for anything he cared about. Like, he wouldn't just go out and buy you a Michael Kors bag because that's what you're supposed to get your girlfriend. Like, everything always had so much thought behind it. And so he showed up on my birthday, and I'll pull up the video. Let me see if I can find it. But it was, he videoed me opening it, and everything was wrapped individually. So I just had weight loss surgery, and so I didn't do sugar for like a year. So it was a bunch of sugar-free candy. And then I also had to eat very, 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 very like minuscule portions for a long time. They're still pretty small, but not like this. And so he bought me Disney princess miniature utensils. And then he got me, there was something else in there, but the main thing, it was this like limited edition Taylor Swift vinyl, like the Long Pond edition. And, he tried to explain everything to me, and I'm like, all I'm hearing is expensive.
Yeah.
And he gave that to me for my birthday. And Frankie sold vinyl. So, like, he would go to where you would find a vinyl for $30, but he would know that that one that he got was the last one you could get. And then he had a store on eBay that he would sell it for, like, $500. And the fact that he did not sell that and he gave it to me, and it's still on my wall. And I don't care if I have to go homeless. I will never sell it. But it's on eBay for, like, $600.
Nice. There's a funny story you told at his service where he picked you up from the airport.
Oh my God. This is actually when I knew I was in love with him.
Here is your reminder.
Oh.
Take out the trash.
Take out the trash.
It's Tuesday. Alexa,
so does
stop.
our trash. Thank you, Alexa, because I would have forgotten too. And this is when I knew I loved him. So he went through some crap in 23 and kind of had to like restart everything and didn't really have much. He wasn't my boyfriend yet, but let me rephrase that. He had been my boyfriend, but he wasn't my boyfriend for a while. But we were still, obviously very close, but trying to just get it together. And so I flew to Cleveland, mom brain, for a wedding. And he didn't have a car at this point. He was working on getting that back. And so he didn't really have much transportation. And I am getting off the plane from Cleveland, coming home. I am ordering my Uber, and I look up, and there is him with flowers and a sign that says, "Congratulations on your sex change."
I love it so much.
And that's when I knew I was in love with him. And he had just arranged somehow to he took like however many buses to get from 4th Street to the airport, and then a family friend picked us up at the airport.
Oh, that's cool. That's
so it was cute. Really cool.
I love the sign though. I love that, Frankie.
Yeah. And then it said 3rd time's a charm.
Nice. And it was.
Yep. That 3rd time, well, if you actually, so, obviously, like, we had our little spurts of, like, trying to date, because it's like we knew we wanted to do it, but we just couldn't make it work. But this was the 3rd time, so 3rd time's a charm.
Yeah.
Well, I guess, is it a charm? At least he can say he was with me for the rest of his life.
That's true. Till death to you guys. And you gave him a son.
I did. He gave me.
He really wanted that. So
it's all he ever wanted.
So that's huge.
Yeah.
He's like a little mini Frankie too.
Listen.
Same hairline, everything.
Same eyebrows. Like it's mini Frankie.
It's crazy.
And somebody, I think it was his brother, was saying, "God, I hope he talks like Frankie," and I'm like, I fucking don't. But it's funny. Like, Frankie used to sleep on his back. It was so weird. On his back with one leg out and one leg propped up on this. Like, how I'm like crossing my legs like this right now? He would do that sleeping. Like, it was so weird. Anyways,
I do that too. I sleep like a flamingo.
Yeah. with one leg like up. It was so weird. Anyways,
Oh, no, I'm looking for me.
no, like
Little Frankie does the same exact thing.
we looked over in the bassinet one night, and this little fucker has one leg out, one leg propped.
I love that. I don't know if you're familiar. Do you know who Kevin Horner is?
Mm-mm.
Oh yeah, there's his fiance took a picture of him and his kid, and they're like there's like a weird way he's laying on his arm with his arm behind him, and his kid's right next to him, like 3 years old,
Yeah.
2 years old,
And it's
the
the
same
same
exact position,
He already has.
like in a weird
Yeah, and he has these like resting bitch faces that we call Stanky Flanky.
Aww.
So, I mean,
Stanky
overall though, he is such a happy baby. And I struggle with that too because, I mean, just in like the last 5 weeks, like he looks like a different baby. And everybody's like, oh, these are the best times of your life. And that's again where you go into the coexisting of like, he's such a happy baby and I love looking at you and you bring so much joy to my life. But I'm sitting in the same position thinking about the fact that your daddy will never see this. And I hate that. And it sucks. And a lot of...
You're incredible. You really, like, you're a testament to everything that this program stands for. And
it's, and I think, you know, I just had a brain fart. We were talking about Frankie. Oh, so as far as like, you know, with my grief or whatever, like, I don't have a lot of pity for myself. Like, I really don't feel bad for myself because, like, it fucking sucks. When it gets, like, I'm good at, like, having conversations right now. But when it gets quiet, I'm not okay. But at the end of the day, like, I can go to therapy. I'm surrounded by people. I have my baby. I get to be a mom. I get to be sober. I get to live. And Frankie doesn't get that. And I more so feel more bad for him that he doesn't get to experience what I'm experiencing. And I feel bad for baby Frankie that he doesn't get to know how great his dad was. And like, I know he'll see him through me. And I know it's not the same.
Well, you guys were well documented in a lot of the things you did.
God.
So that's awesome.
Thank God.
There's lots of videos. And they're very
Lots of-
entertaining.
I haven't opened up the hidden file on my phone yet. I don't have it in me.
I don't.
what kind of hidden?
I mean, I think I know.
You know. Fuck. What was I just gonna say? Damn, I lost
Bobby
it.
doesn't hide his. Everybody's like, don't scroll 3 over.
Yeah. Don't listen. When Eddie says, let me see your phone, like when someone's trying to look at something, like
Don't swipe that
don't
way.
swipe any direction, because
Well, on iPhones now you can hide different videos.
I know, but like it's just me. And you're like,
Yeah, if you hide it from
Oh my
himself.
God.
yeah.
But it's been a journey. And like I said, there's many, and it feels sick even saying this, but like positive takeaways, like new friends, old friends, the village I have. My work has been incredible. And then just like the outpouring of love for me and my child. But it's in the same sense, I'm like, I'll be talking about it and then like it'll kind of like hit me like a wave, like, oh, holy fuck. Like, I think I disassociate a lot because I'll be talking about it. I'm like, oh my God, you're talking about your Frankie. This isn't just some person you're talking about. This is Frankie that you're talking about.
And so you've had other losses.
Yeah, so I lost my mom when I was 23, like a week before I turned 24.
So I lost my mom.
You're in the Dead Moms Club?
Yeah, my mom passed away when I was 20, a month after I turned 21.
Okay.
And I think going through stuff like that, it's like you have to like be like hardened a little bit. For me, I have.
I agree.
Like nothing, after going through that, nothing's quite the same. And I disassociate too, especially when it comes to grief. And like, I don't know how to act around people who are grieving because I'm not good at it. Because it was a tough thing and it was just like a coping mechanism, I think.
Mm-hmm. You know, and like people, you know, that don't know me, like, how are you? And I forget they don't know me and they don't know my mannerisms. So I'll just look at them like, I'm fucking thriving. And they're like, just kind of give me blank stares. And I'm like, sorry, I don't really know what else to say. You know what I mean? Like, I will say that's like one thing. And again, I don't resent people for saying this, but stop asking me how I'm doing.
Yeah, I can imagine, and especially
but again, I also, at the same sense, you don't know what else to say.
in the beginning, it was probably overwhelming.
Yeah.
I'm sure a lot of people
You know,
were.
And so now
reaching
I
out.
just, my go-to answer is I'm breathing. and breathing.
Well, if they want to know, they can check out episode 6 of OurBad.
I want to write a book.
You should.
I'm really thinking about it. Even if it's just for me. But I'm not going to lie. I like
I'll
fiction.
read it.
You'd read it?
Yeah, oh yeah.
I'd listen to the audio.
So, the audiobook?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, and you do.
I'm not what you call a reader.
But, you know, I think...
You have to do the audio for the
Yeah,
book
you definitely have to read your own
with
book.
that radio voice of yours.
About cuckling? Is that what it's called?
Cocking?
Cocking,
Cooking?
It's
Cooking?
cucking.
Cucking.
I still don't know what cucking is.
That's where you,
It's
a
the
dude
new-
watches you fuck his wife.
It's the new
Hell
Kanye
yeah.
West
Yeah.
album.
Oh my god.
Oh, it's called Cuck.
But no, like I've thought, I think it'd be really cool, like to write a novel, even just the story of me and Frankie, because there's just so many chapters and like the way we grew together and the way like how it started in 2022 when I knew he was first in love with me because he said I looked nice. That's when I knew he was in love with me. But you know, like the theme of like sobriety and the things we shared together, and you know, it's I don't know. You know, it's a lot that I want to get down on paper. Maybe not in a stand-up comedy way. I should take it seriously sometimes.
It could be funny too.
Yeah.
It helps. It really does help other people that are,
Yeah.
because there's going to be somebody who's going through the same thing you're going through, and watching you laugh and joke about it
Yeah.
and be like, oh, okay, it's
Yeah.
not.
I'm in like a bunch of widow support groups, and they're just all so depressed in there. And I'm like, you guys don't ever just like make dead husband jokes. Like, you guys are no fun.
Lame.
You
Get
know
out of
what
this
I mean?
I
group.
didn't
Like,
even
I
know,
hate
like,
money.
honestly, that was a thing. Like, and
And that's another thing is like.
I wish I would have. Maybe I could have, dealt with some losses in a better way.
Yeah. And I'm also like, I'm in a motherless daughters Facebook group, and that one, you know, people actually cry and shit. I'm like, don't get me wrong, I cry. And when I do cry, I get really embarrassed. Like, I had a breakdown at a 4th of July party this year, but like, they're just all so sad. And that's like another thing. I'm like, am I really a widow? And I talked to my therapist about it because I was like, I mean, by paper and definition, like, I guess I'm not a widow because we weren't legally married, but like, the relationship and the bond and the life you had together, like that's what validates it.
I feel like you're a widow.
I mean, you don't have any baby daddy drama.
Yeah.
I want to thank you for coming on, and
Thank you for having me.
and just I feel like you'll definitely be back. I know there's gonna be people that will come back and just fuck around because I would like there's combinations of people I want to get, like you and Trish, and just let you
Oh,
guys
that'd be-
fucking go.
Can we
Who knows what the
can
fuck
we
we
do
talk
a
about?
live recording of me on her Tinder?
Yeah, why not?
Yeah. You can
Do you have Tinder? Can I get on
you
your
can call
Tinder?
her right
No.
now.
I've seen you on the page.
Call
You-
Trish. Call Trish and see if she answers and tell her she's on the podcast.
Oh yeah, do
I
she-
love-
Siri?
I love when people do that on podcasts.
Yeah, I love it.
Oh, wait, I know what we can do.
FaceTime her.
I have a better idea. Okay, this can be a great way to end the show.
All right.
Put headphones on me and have me call Trish so I can't fucking hear what she's saying. Like, noise block me.
Oh,
And I can try to have a conversation with her and see.
I don't know if we have that ability.
Yeah.
Whatever. I'll call
I don't-
Trish.
I don't know.
It's a classic prank. You guys are so.
Cover your
s-
ears.
All right, yeah. Here, let me stick my fingers in your ears. We can just
We'll work on that.
Yeah, we'll work the next time. That'll be
Work out a few kinks. At least let me understand.
She won't answer.
Oh, she didn't answer.
No, her phone's weird. Like, it doesn't ring. Let me text her. Call me. Hurry.
She's
Oh,
freaking-
shit. She's going to think.
Oh no, she's gonna
It's
freak
all
out.
right.
Is she being murdered? She's being murdered at Bobby's. What's she doing on the west side? Oh wait, you live here. That's right.
Yeah. But
She's at the trap.
this thing is so nasty.
Oh my god, look at the lights. It's so cute.
It's such a waste of material.
It is. I think
Think
about
you
that.
call?
They just
Yeah.
they get thrown out.
Yeah,
in the
they're
trash.
just such a waste.
This little
of-
mini computers
this
just being
is what
thrown out
yeah,
every
just
3
all
days.
the time, just constantly wasting these materials. There's
Sorry,
chips
we're
and
not
stuff
trying
in
to
there, and
environment
electronics. Like
bash you.
I
it
don't really
lights
give a shit
up with.
about Earth.
Uh,
I use disposable makeup wipes every night.
Yeah, fuck the planet.
Where is she right now? I can tell you why she won't call me. Where is she?
yes. She might be in a meeting.
She might be.
She is at Walmart on Phillips Highway.
Oh, you know what that
Are you
means.
trying to call her?
Uh-huh.
What the fuck?
And ringing for me.
Hello?
What are you doing?
I'm at Walmart. Well,
What
Are
are
on
you doing?
Phillips-
I actually
are you on
knew
Phillips Highway?
Yeah, you're on Phillips Highway at Walmart, aren't you?
yeah, I just got a pedicure, and I'm looking for some. I'm looking for some psoriasis stuff for Elizabeth, real quick.
Oh, yeah. Psoriasis stuff for
Yeah.
Elizabeth.
So
huh?
tell us about
Yeah.
Elizabeth's psoriasis.
It's the queen of overshare. I told you. I fucking called this.
like her skin's very itchy. Is she with you?
Nah, she's not with me.
Oh, okay. I was hoping she was. 'Cause, I hope she heard that.
Not only did she hear it, but all of America's
Yeah.
gonna hear it.
That's all of
Welcome
America.
to OurBad
Our
with
bad.
Big Bobby and Matt.
We're filming a podcast, and we wanted to call you live while we're doing
my
it.
gosh, I'm on the podcast.
You sure are.
Wow, I didn't mean to put her business out there like that.
It's okay, I have psoriasis, everybody. It's on my elbows.
Vagisil, too.
And the pens. You know, mom life.
So
Summer's Eve.
listen. Speaking of depends. So after I had, well, actually no, before I had this problem where I couldn't laugh without pottying on myself, and Frankie would
wow.
purposely make me laugh.
I wanted to laugh just so bad just now, but I was like,
Is
that's not.
that Elizabeth?
Yeah, it's me.
Yeah.
Anyways, and so I had to start
I
wearing
didn't-
Depends.
I peed when I coughed a little bit for
I still do that.
20 years.
For 20 years? Jesus.
I still can't trust a cough. But anyways, so what I was saying is, so I discovered that Depends are actually very comfortable, and they can be very flattering.
Speaking of Depends, you know Jason's wearing a diaper for step 1.
Swear to fucking God.
No.
I love that.
You should. Jason, where's the diaper?
I don't know. It might turn on newcomers. Like, what the fuck is going on here? I don't know how I feel about this AA.
Oh, so we did have Jason on here. We talked about him wearing the diapers. So that was
To Frankie's
Yeah.
diaper bash.
Yeah.
Phenomenal. This man showed up and I
Elizabeth
was
egged
like,
him on. She affirmed him that it was okay.
I didn't
That was-
think he was wearing a legitimate diaper. I didn't think his fucking pale ass legs.
Did
And-
you
See through.
tell him that, like he creamed your face when he wasn't supposed to, like right away?
So we
Whatever
did.
thing else I-
You were there? You were there. So we did this trivia where I asked Frankie questions related to my pregnancy and just parenting in general. And if he got it right, he got to cream pie whipped cream me in the face. And if he got it wrong, I got to cream him in the face. Anyway, so he gets the first one wrong, misunderstands the rules, and just smacks me in the face with it. And I'm like, this isn't how it works. But anyways, one of the questions was, it was really funny. How long did it take to conceive baby Frankie? And it was the best 15 seconds of his life.
Fucking cream.
Yeah.
I like the cream pie thing, though. That's how this all got started.
That's how we got here.
Full
It was
circle.
on July
Hi,
19th,
Daddy.
right?
What?
Was it July 19th?
I wasn't there.
Yeah.
I was,
Oh my God, it's almost his
Oh.
anniversary date.
I was with Jen when the stuff was happening with your dad.
That's why, yeah.
Clay was on the day Dale Earnhardt died in 2001,
Dale Earnhardt and I have
Like-
the same birthday.
in February.
Conceived date?
So-
We're talking about conceived date.
Conceived? You were so upset you just
Yeah.
started banging Clay's
Yeah.
dad? You're like, Dale Earnhardt's gone. Let's get
We
it.
were
Raise
we
hell,
were
praise
camping
Dale.
during the
July
Daytona
19th.
500, yeah. And so, yeah, that was a sad day.
So
So
speaking
we
of
made Clay.
Frankie and the way, so I traveled a couple times while we were together, and here's a picture of him picking me up at the airport with flowers, but he used a roll of paper towels as the vase.
I love it.
And it says, "We missed you," and then it puts in parentheses, "cleaning up after us. It's time to get back to work."
Send me that.
Yeah.
I'm going to make him pop up. All right.
All right, Trish, thanks for being on the podcast for a second. We were just talking about
Next
how
time
we're
we'll do
actually
it.
going to have you
We're
on.
going to have you and Elizabeth.
Okay.
We'll have you guys together.
We're gonna go live with me on your Tinder.
Well, we got to do
And start messaging, dudes.
We got to have solo Trish first.
Oh, yeah, that should be fun. Okay,
All right, bye.
bye.
She was about to say, have fun.
Chance
That's
for
what,
me.
that's what she. Hers didn't ring.
Oh, whatever. I'm sorry that your phone. What is it? Android?
No, it's an iPhone.
Oh, okay.
Her phone's weird sometimes. It's her phone. It's
He's gonna
not.
shun you if you had an Android.
Here's another. If you want to insert, like, if you want to have a little.
Yes, insert a bunch of Frankie stuff. I also think we should start adding a way for people, like a number to call if like, you want to get sober. You know?
So
Like-
I actually am on the phone army on Friday nights from 7 to 9.
Do you have a number?
And usually it's just old people that don't have a GPS. And I don't have the number. I don't know.
Okay.
I'm just on the list.
Well,
right
I think we should have something.
There's like websites now, like it's not 19.
I understand
It
that,
was-
but
well,
like
it's
if somebody's watching this, like, or like I don't know, something.
Yeah, we'll
Remind me, and I'll send you a bunch of pictures when I get home that you and Adam. I'll send you all the funny ones.
All right.
All right. Thank you
I
again.
made sure his butthole.
Let's not do that one.
Oh, hey, man. I was supposed to like start off with this, so it's not gonna hit. It's not gonna hit the same, but I think it's time we address the elephant in the room.
Are we going to talk about the first picture that Elizabeth ever sent me?
Yes.
Are we? Yeah.
So
Listen.
I heard you sent a risque picture to Bobby.
Oh, she got blocked immediately.
I have to be careful if the person.
No
ever-
names. Just
So
parts.
I happen to have this picture of an asshole from 2014.
Like Bobby.
It's
Bobby, explain the picture for the viewers.
Bobby's-
We're not gonna post this one.
here. I'll show you so that Paul.
No, I don't want to see it. I know.
It was just I forget exactly. It's definitely like ass and balls and dick, I think. And I'm bartending actually, and I like a number 904 number I don't know sends me this picture, and that's what it was. No type of caption, nothing. And that's it. And
What?
so she's like, I blocked her.
What did you think? Like when?
What was your first thought?
Yeah.
I thought it was some asshole kid from my restaurant,
No.
like one of the servers.
No,
That's
just an
how I know.
asshole girl.
Yeah.
Yeah,
I didn't think it was you, for sure. I definitely wasn't going to be like, oh, it must have been Elizabeth. That is not.
They were like, "What's Bobby's number?" And I just said it. I didn't know what the
My
plan
other
was.
favorite thing to do. So I just love randomly sending that to people, like friends, family, whoever. You know, just boop, it's way saying hi.
That
There you
same
go.
picture.
Yeah. It's called the asshole. It's trademarked.
Who
But
can
another
send
thing
it
I
to?
used to, I'll send it to somebody right now. 10 more minutes, guys, because I got a babysitter. Something else I like to do, and I haven't done this in years, but it's funny. I would text random numbers in my phone of like random guys I'd like maybe had a one night stand with, maybe matched with them on Tinder one time, whatever, just like no relationship with these men. And I would just send them breakup texts. And they'd be like, what the fuck are you talking about?
I love
And I'd
it.
be like, look, your mom was great. Everybody was great, and I really appreciate everything. But like, I just think we should see other people. And they'd be like, "Do you have the right number?" And I would like address them by name, like, "Yes, Bobby. Look, I know this is hard."
Who the fuck are you? Oh, damn it, I'm losing my mind again.
But yeah, then I would also like give like really ridiculous reasons for like why we're breaking up. Like, listen, the sex just wasn't that good when you started barking at me. So I like fucking.
We should do
I
prank
like
calls.
That would be a good episode.
Oh, yeah. Call people we
I wanna-
know. Like, it would.
Jeff Daff.
Yeah, oh. I love it. Listen, I love Jeff
He's
Daff.
He might watch this.
We're not calling
We're
you.
not calling you.
Yeah. We can't now. Wink, wink, nudge, nudge.
All right.
All right. Thank you so much again for coming on. We'll
Thank
talk to
you.
you again. You're so strong.
Thank you.
And funny.
And funny.
Is your GoFundMe thing still up?
It is.
Okay.
It
What
is.
is that information?
You can post a link to it if you'd like.
Okay. Yeah, we'll do that.
Listen, the reason if anyone's tried to see the link so far, I'm trying to get verified on YouTube, and I keep doing. I don't know. I'll
Yeah.
figure it out.
Okay.
And for anybody wondering,
I'll put it on the Facebook page.
For anybody wondering, that GoFundMe has set up a very, very solid foundation for baby Frankie, so we appreciate that.
Yeah.
We are not going out to buy a Tahoe,
Wow.
so
That's good.
Yeah.
I mean,
one of Frankie's. We can end the episode on this. The last person that Frankie hung out with before he died, he was telling him that he was his goal was to be able to buy me a Tahoe, and I said, "Motherfucker, you didn't have to cash out your life insurance policy to make that happen." So on that note, guys, thank you for being
All
here
right,
today.
thanks.
go get your kid. Thank you.